In another part of the world, it's not one man we're watching, it's Mother Nature. Europe's worst flooding in a decade is now bearing down on Hungary. The country is already experiencing its highest recorded flood levels ever, and the Danube River isn't expected to crest until Monday. As many as 55,000 people may face evacuation, but an entire village of about 2,000 in northwest Hungary has already been displaced. In Germany, the Elbe River is also expected to reach record levels this weekend. Surging floodwaters threaten a dike in the southern town of Rosenberg. Its 3,000 people have also been evacuated.
This is horrible. They have been here in 2002, and that was terrible. But this is even worse. We have been clearing out since Thursday, but we had no idea it would be as bad as that.
And so we're watching the situation in Germany and watching even more closely Hungary and its capital, Budapest, the largest populated city along the Danube River. Tamas Borbely joins us now with the latest from there. And I want to ask you about Budapest itself in a moment. But first, that other smaller town that we've been talking about that apparently is now completely emptied? Tamas Borbely, can you hear us? I'm looking at you now. You're live on television, and now that I can see you, where are you? Tell us about where you are and what's going on around you.
Well, Jonathan, I'm at a village called Tajtótfalu. That's about 25-30 kilometers away from downtown Budapest, and it's a village that's separated in two sides by the Danube. It was eventually, but now half of the village is underwater. As you see behind me, probably people are moving in little boats just to reach from house to the main road of this village. Other parts of the country are in worst situation. For example, in Budapest, the record height of the river Danube had been broken today. It passed the 860 centimeters. Officials expecting the river to reach its peak in Budapest on Monday. In Kisorosi, that's another small town, not far away from where we are now. The village is trapped in water. Only boats and helicopters can reach it. Officials says it might stay like this until Thursday. At Nagymaros, that's another small town. It's close to the Slovakian border. 50 people have been deployed so far. In the northwestern part of the country, a whole village have been deployed with about 1,000 inhabitants. There are more than 17,000 people are fighting against the flood in Hungary, including the army, police, emergency services, and civilians as well.
Can I ask you about the capital, Budapest? It's famous, of course, because it was once two cities, Buda on the west, Pest on the east, with the Danube running right through them. And now, with the floodwaters coming, I gather Buda is hillier, Pest is flatter. Is one side of the city in bigger trouble than the other, or is everyone there frightened and trying to protect themselves?
Well, I can tell you not really, because the wall of the ports of Budapest are so high. It's about like nine and a half meters. The height is about 9.5 meters. So the official says that the water is not going to come out on the main streets, neither Buda nor Pest.
That is good news for the capital. Are they expecting to weather it even after it reaches its crest? No damage at all?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
No damage at all expected in Budapest?
I didn't hear your question. Well, in the past days and today as well, there was a torrential rain hitting the capital and the surrounding cities, and there was a little trouble in downtown Budapest since the water from the hills, as you might know, there are like hills around Budapest. So the water was coming down, and the channels or the canals couldn't handle this type of water, but now it's getting okay, it seems.
Good news for the people of Hungary's capital, but elsewhere we can see preparations very much underway. Tamas Borbely, thanks so much for talking with us. Jenny Harrison joins us now from the World Weather Center with